You have to do something that makes you feel like you have meaning. You have to do things not only to achieve, but to also entertain yourself. You have to have some sort of an adventure, to do something that's out of the ordinary. That's what it means to have an extraordinary life, to do things out of the ordinary, to take a gamble, to do a bit of a more risky thing, not like everybody else. Because if you will do exactly what's expected of you all the time, you're always going to have the expected results. You're never going to have something outside of the ordinary. You're not going to have a different life. You're not going to have meaning in your life. Of course, some people are more than happy with that life. Some people like and enjoy quite a bit the comfort of a job, the comfort of knowing where their next paycheck will come from, and just doing what's expected of them. They feel absolutely happy to do that. But if you don't understand that you have the power to do other things than the normal stuff, if you really think about it, you can take a gamble, you can do other things, especially when you are young, especially when you do not have responsibilities, because life will throw more and more and more responsibilities at you. So you're not going to be able to do more things. You're not going to be able to do more adventurous things. You're not going to be able to do things that are outside of the ordinary, because you will have too many responsibilities to bear, too many responsibilities on your shoulders. So that's why it is harder and harder to actually feel like you lead a meaningful life. But you have to understand that meaning can come not only from adventure, but it can also come from responsibility, from actually engaging with the world. That's what responsibility means. It means engaging more with the world, being more in tune with it, and taking more on your shoulders, because some burdens are very good to bear. You have to understand that sometimes a relationship is the most fulfilling thing that you can have, but sometimes it can be the most disastrous thing in your life. So you have to understand that it is not always that responsibility leads to bad outcomes. Sometimes it leads to the best things that life has to offer. So you have to really look at these two things. Do you like taking on more responsibility, or do you like more adventure? Which one it is, and try to orient yourself towards those things. Of course, it's going to be a season. It's going to be at the end, at the beginning of your life, you're going to be more drawn to adventure. But as you grow older, you're going to start to develop this nurturing desire for responsibility. You're going to want a family, you're going to want children, you're going to want pets, whatever it is, you're going to want that responsibility. And it just happens naturally. But you have to understand that that is also a phase. You will start to feel that need for adventure again, because you just swing from one to the other, from one to the other, but don't swing so fast that you don't do anything with your life. You have to really take a conscious decision. I'm going to do something adventurous for a little bit, for 3 months, 6 months, whatever, to see what life has to offer, to see what I can do, to see if I can start a business, to see if I can make it on my own, to move to another country, whatever it is that you want to do. Just think about it. Just start planning it and see if it is in the cards for you. Because some people may not and will not ever do those things. You have to understand that most people live up to the expectation of others, and they never do anything beyond that. You have to understand that that's the purpose of life, to just go beyond the expectations of others, not in achievement, but in living, in experience, in actually feeling more, in getting involved with other people, in other communities, other countries, whatever it is that you like to do. You don't even know. Most people don't even know what they like because they haven't tasted almost anything. So all they know is work, Netflix, back to work, Netflix, video games, social media, commuting, boring. And that's all they know. And it is sad to see that they don't do anything. And they sometimes go on a vacation and they just go to the most touristic destination ever. They just go to all of these places. Of course, they're nice, they're beautiful, but they don't even enjoy it. They don't have the capacity because all they know is work. All they know is just consuming as opposed to creating. That's one of the most important things when it comes to actually feeling meaningful. You have to create something, no matter what it is. It can be a casserole, it can be some lasagna, it can be a painting, it can be a poem, it can be a movie, it can be a video, it can be anything. It can even be your journal. Just start creating something because when you are creating, you are able to access these states of being that are beyond achieving. You will start to feel like you are doing something meaningful. Of course, it's going to be bad at first. Of course, it's going to get better and better, and then it's going to get worse and better, and so on and so forth. But it's good to do it every single day. Do something creative every single day that puts you on a track to developing and learning more about yourself. You have to understand that that practice will teach you more about what it is to live, what it means to live, than anything else can. Because creation, when you are creating something, you are discovering more and more about yourself. You are faced with yourself continuously. It is as if you are looking in a mirror, but it's not a mirror that shows you your face. It is a mirror that shows you your psychology, your soul, your emotions, everything. You have to understand that that's what it means to have a creative practice.